Let's go,
What
boy.
am I doing here then? I mean, healing up is what I'm doing. Well, I guess we'll do this. What happened last? Well, I think we got Jack back. Last thing we did, right? Pretty sure.
Is there some problem here? I didn't ask for this.
There is a problem. I can't get out. Haha! No. Oh, fuck it, whatever. It's fine.
There you are. You boys ready?
Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much. Just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen.
There are points
We
I'm not
go
going
in
last
there,
episode, I don't know.
start shooting up the place.
Go through all the
Boys
cutscenes
gonna
in
get
this one
shot,
again.
that I guarantee. Better like this, you're gonna have a
What you
lot
miss?
of protection.
No one gonna get shot, Arthur,
Just
sir.
finding
Just
it.
relax. We'll
Okay.
charm 'em. Trust me. This the place.
I'll just watch all the cutscenes here.
Must be.
You okay, John? I guess.
Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen.
Run along now, boy.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this. Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
Cool.
Dentro.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly, you think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Date davvero sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderland, Arthur Morgan,
The pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
So, can my friend...
That's pretty much it. We're just gonna go kill some grave robbers.
Come on, then.
Great.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure I rode by it earlier. It's real impressive.
You know, you did good holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope... he's okay.
He'll be fine. I figured the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him.
Arthur! What are you doing?
Now, as I was saying, Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done and let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right.
That was good. Use these bad boys again. Nothing. I feel like there's an out. Let's be blind about shit.
This way.
So, where was it? Far right?
Right. Let's see what's going on in here.
This way.
Stay quiet. You don't want to spook them. Don't exactly make it too hard for grave robbers, do they?
Yeah.
Get in cover. Hey, John, over here.
You boys found my puppies watching! Damn it!
What do you see?
3, 4, hard to tell.
You should have Mr. Bronte. Bastards are trying to draw us out.
You shouldn't have come here. Can't see worth a damn. No! I got the Memphis watch right here. Reckon this is gonna wake a few people up.
No doubt.
I think we got one left. Let's smoke him out.
You hardly see what's in there.
If it moves, blast it. I think that's
No.
all of them. All right.
Then we go back here.
Dash. Gotta be around here someplace.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time. Think there might be something in here.
I'm just trying to get through this level because I've already done it.
Got it. Good. Now let's get out of here. Damn, the
Check
law's
the
here.
gate. The gate's locked.
let's
Woo, we go
It's
this
locked.
way.
We'll have to go back the way we came. Come on. Let's go around.
Go right here and wait. Ah,
Come this way. Get down. I found the body. Looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. Still here. Stick with me.
They have to be here somewhere. You try the left, and I'll go straight ahead.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
All right. Let's get this done.
Well, you took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said, you took your time.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte
You all
for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys. Let's go. We have a new camp set up, Dad.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah. All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
You know, I bet you live
I'm sorry.
pretty fucking fast.
What for?
Oh, Jesus.
For that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What? What's that?
It's food.
Gay.
It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs, one for day and one for night.
Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh, yes. I had the best time, but I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She sure did. Like you wouldn't know. Easy.
Oh, well.
You had
Oh, so
a
you can only
nice
talk to that's
night,
okay.
then?
Most enjoyable. Well, the man's an intolerable blowhard, but he stocks a fine bar. How did you fellers get on? Any problems?
A whole heap of them. We about doubled the population of that graveyard.
You know, I thought I heard gunshots, but the gramophone was playing.
Unbelievable.
Each to their strengths, Arthur. I went in there with a gun and left with a party invitation.
So, what'd you say this was? A garden party?
A big gala at the mayor's house. I'm told every rich fool in Lemoyne will be there.
Bronte?
Oh, he'll be there too. Seems to more or less run this city. At least, that's the way he sees it.
Hey, they're back! I think I see Jack!
Well, I'll do that mission in like 15
Abigail!
minutes. Like, not even that.
Abigail!
That was
We
fast.
got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. Did you ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you. I got my son back!
Jack. How are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So,
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. Quite a character.
is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you,
Everyone's happy.
Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand.
Come on.
Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Hey, make some room for John there.
Come on, are we
How am I supposed to do that any faster? What? Okay, I can understand that, but how am I supposed to do that? Like, I'm pretty sure I did it the fastest you could ever do. I don't understand.
Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando.
Okay, fair enough. Is this my bed? Oh, fair enough. It says sit, not sleep. And this arrow pointing upstairs. It's up here instead. Ah. Okay. Yes, I am not sleeping. Oh, there we go.
Welcome back.
that mean Jack is up at like 2 o'clock in the morning? That was some good parroting right there. Wow, a letter. What's in the box?
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so. Yours, Mary.
Go fuck yourself. Sorry. Oh, okay. Wow. That's interesting, isn't it? What the fuck? So you can just do the mission without bringing that out. That's interesting.
Morning.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
It's Mary's name.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers? What are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we
Okay.
need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way.
Well, she's straight to the
Just get
point.
going.
I like it. I accept.
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
Oh, I'm doing it.
No. She's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was
It's
defending
kind of
herself.
stuck there again.
She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially. Anyway, talking of folks disappearing, have you seen that boy Kieran since the party for Jack? Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. What you want?
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement,
don't think that's how you hold a gun.
such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last words. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and find our girl.
Okay then.
Wait, Arthur! Probably hurt us. Kill that son of a bitch!
Kick the door. Kick it.
Hey, in there!
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you
I must say, there's not very many people guarding it, was there?
I thought there was...
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun! Anyone approaches, shoot them!
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard. The one in front of the ball. Bring him back alive. I ain't done with them yet.
All right, get after them! There, straight ahead. I saw him go through those bushes. You picked the wrong girl! They're heading down the hill to the... You got it. Oh, there they are by the shoreline. They think they're getting away. They got another thing. All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly. Don't let him get away. Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
You stay the hell out of this.
Come on, get him, Arthur.
Come here.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Hey,
Make these nice.
you're gonna have some fun.
All right, you bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
I'll take his horse. He won't be needing it no more.
On you get.
You have the first idea what you're getting into? I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an E? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Bloody bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
I don't
Don't
give
feel
a
so
fuck.
good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do? Go to hell. What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let Tilly decide what you deserve. All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
All right, let's go.
There you go.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman. I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But
Oh,
I'd
is
slit
it?
his throat. Go on.
Bye bye.
Sadly, I agree with you. Sorry, partner. We can't take no chances with the likes of you.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, buddy. Just turn down. Where's the fence? I need to go to the general store, so. Go up there. What did I just press? Wait, is that a fence wall? Oh, well, no, is it a stable? I think it's a stable.
Well, been a while since you were last here. Have a look. All for sale.
Yeah, last time I was here, I shot out the entire town.
Let me just look in here.
Done. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Anything else? So long.
Oh, ain't none of you neighborly in the least. Hey, mister.
I'll go try the fence, see if it'll work. But I think it might just sell the horse.
As a sign of respect to our creator, we pay respect to the dead.
Might not even do anything.
Been a minute. Got anything good for me by any chance?
Pepsi time.
Why is it over there? Whatever. Why is there no stable here? It's really annoying. Horse fence, no, I don't want that. Go there and take the saddle for the... I don't know.
Look out!
Okay, I lied. I don't want this horse. It's really slow. Like...
Hey! Over here! Over here! Please, friend. You want the time I don't have. Hey, who's there?
Hello there.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur. Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
That beard is luxurious. Just look at it.
This way, please, gentlemen.
It's great.
Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
The angry cow Ciao, boys, you arrived. And you've washed. Per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Okay, then. Just told us who to
Ok,
roll.
ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Sì.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen. If you'll kindly follow me.
Worth a try.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves. Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Mingle with the guests. That just doesn't sound right. But I will go mingle. No, it was Henry something.
Champagne, sir?
Wherever did you get that? Why, that would be
Nope.
How was the show? I heard you went. Outrageous.
creatures. These dancers. Well, if that's French
Oh, there
culture
he
for
is.
you. Sign me up for
Gentlemen, I hope you're having a fine evening.
Ah, Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux,
How you doing?
this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskin.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it...
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies. Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off? Get your hands off me. Come on, sleep it off. All right, okay, goddammit. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
What is he doing? Okay, fair enough. I guess that works.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it for a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what.
Interesting.
Why are you doing this?
Hello there.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured. Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes. We're watching him and his men like hawks. Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Interesting.
Hey! Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing. The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house.
Oh, that was close.
Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
What a cunt. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Bonjour, monsieur.
What is the reason for this?
It's about not stealing anything.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave,
Interesting.
that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Nice. Not too bad. I mean, we did, steal something even though it told us not to.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Cool. Ow. So, what is it? It's Stranger. That one looks more interesting. I'll do that one.
Come on now, boy.
Cool. Let's go. Why am I always running into things? I am just terrible at this game.
Now, come on.
Oh, he's dead.
Come on. Easy now.
I'm taking a hair tonic. Then keep on going. This beard is going to be luxurious. It's going to be the greatest one you've ever seen. No, I've never seen the beard get to 10. So, I want... It could be at 10 now, I don't know. Okay, that time I didn't even touch him.
What are you doing? Ready, boy.
I didn't touch him. So I don't care what you say. That's fucked.
Ain't been too many.
What? This is absolute horseshit. Don't care. What am I supposed to do? Like fucking 10 feet away from everything? In this tiny ass city? What do you mean? Bullshit?
Do you want to be safe?
Nope. Oh, you can go fuck yourself.
Please begin boarding.
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
Nope. No, you cannot. Well, there he is.
Ah, there you are, dear boy.
Yes, here I am.
Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit.
What?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lannahechee riverboat looking like this.
Can't?
Not if you want to fit in so well no one realizes you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
What are you talking about?
That suit is not fit for the purpose at hand. Come along, dear boy, come along.
Hello,
can I help
you, gentlemen? Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit.
Make this gentleman look like the Duke he really is. It was the English's fault his grandfather had to emigrate. A bitter and jealous people.
A very good choice, sir.
In his profile. The heavy brow from all the inbreeding.
Come on, let's get you to the barber.
Sure.
Good luck tonight, gentlemen.
I am not shaving off this beard. You can go fuck yourself.
It's quite ingenious.
What is?
The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick and drunk. All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
I hope so.
Come on. My good man, could you smarten up my dear hick friend here? This unlikely fellow has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly
Oh,
deportment.
great.
Well, very good, sir.
No, it's not good. Not good at all. Not if they're going to let him play big at the tables tonight. Make him look like a prince, sir.
What styles are there? Sure.
There, very smart.
Come on, let's get to the docks.
I've arranged some transportation for us.
Hope you have a successful evening, gentlemen.
Oh, I found.
George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corg.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're a brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me, no shuffling and mumbling. Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right, all right. This ain't Hamlet. So, who's a mark? Is he all right, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes, don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry, that has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting for. Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
Now remember
Great.
what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night. There they are.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York? Come on. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello,
Wow, they're from New
Hello,
York.
dear boy.
How great.
Come on, let's
yeah,
head
I'm
aboard.
just shut now.
Arthur, champagne.
That them Hawthorns are gonna be selling that big house of theirs.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
Good time. The
tables await.
I'll go find myself a change of clothes.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I get a cocktail?
Hello, mister. How do you do? Hey.
We have a chair here with your name on it, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, gentlemen. Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
I hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this! Chips already stacked up, waiting for me. I like this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
So, how are we all faring?
Some better than others.
If we all fared the same in life now, where would the fun be?
I have no idea how to play poker, by the way.
Wait, not Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king. I should have brought my other wallet.
Not my preferred title, but yes, you should have.
Well, hello, my ladies. Damn it.
Don't know what any of this means.
Mr. Blythe wins with 3 queens.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny. I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will. You know, I thought about getting into hosiery, but I just look better in a suit.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife. All in.
Okay, Mr. Callahan, I'm all in.
Interesting. Pair of cowgirls.
Well, okay then.
Shit! Shit! I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
Okay then.
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
Okay. I trust you.
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
I am 100% all in, Mr. Callahan.
Don't worry, sir. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Well.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pair of kings.
Very good, but not good enough.
Shit. Uh-oh. Yes, you little beauty.
Hard
Right,
lines,
that was
Mr.
Stampo
Blythe.
Girdle.
Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God damn you! No offense.
None taken.
Well played, sir. Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but, where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen,
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure. Perhaps you could escort us up to the
well,
office.
that is an interesting
Yes, of
question.
course, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir. You're having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
We live in strange times.
Personally, I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
Okay then.
Next, we'll be hiring Negroes.
I know.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign made, but you can't have everything.
Indeed.
Well,
Oops.
here we are. Just give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time. Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Idiot, huh?
Shit, let's hope no one heard that. Quick, clear the safe. Let's get out of here. Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
The view in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here. Come on.
Nice.
Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
If we're lucky.
Was that a gunshot?
It sounded like one. Come on.
And how exactly are we getting out of here?
I ain't too sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and carrying cannon off the side. Nice uniform,
That
by
sounds
the
like
way.
a great plan.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
It's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
Friend isn't enough, no cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation.
How we getting off?
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
There's something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man!
Okay then.
We gotta get out of here!
Can I kill these randoms if I can? Of course I can.
We need to get out of here.
How do you suggest?
I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gondola.
Are you coming? Let's go! Come in. No.
Okay.
Something just touched my leg.
I mean, that's a good thing we didn't bring John in it.
Well, never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of money.
Just what is the matter with you?
No, just strange mission. Hello there.
Excuse me.
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, we saw you in the wagon train, crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
Well, it's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello.
Okay then.
Mr. Miller, the counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
Oh fuck, I'm an idiot.
Not again.
Over there. I did not mean to take this. You cannot get away from the Saint Denis. It's just fun. They're also shit. Like, how long does it take to kill someone? Fuck it.
Dead man walking.
Whatever. Why am I losing so much money? It's fucked.
Hey, move!
See, I lose all that money and the bounty's still not paid off. It's just stupid. It's just so stupid. What's the point? Oh. What to say the other go?
Yep. Who is it? It's me.
Relax.
Trampling over everything.
Yep. How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house.
Yeah, it's
If
pretty
he can
stupid.
do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on. We need to talk. Mrs. Adler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes, perhaps.
Now, the trolley bus station. I went down there. I took a look at it.
I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me.
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make them change.
Very funny. What is that?
Well, that's fucked up. Don't gouge his eyeballs out.
Look, there in the tree line.
Everybody take cover! Our Driscoll boys are coming!
That's fucked up.
Women and children inside! Rest of you! Hold your ground! Get down there and help them!
Crap! Home, oh damn Driscoll!
What's happening, Driscoll? Get upstairs.
Hold in here. Stay away from the window. Get inside. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door. Hold here. Hold here. More casualties.
Just hear it! At the moment,
Let's try and keep it there. What in God's name is going on? We're overrun!
This is mental. Yeah,
Good. Now everyone I got this. Get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go!
We won't get through here! Put him in the way!
That's his gang don't look like much.
Is everyone accounted for? I think. Hey! I said, is everyone accounted for? I don't know. I think. Let's burn this place to the ground. Shit! Must be desperate. That's Mrs. Adler. She's still out there. Cover me. Okay. Hold on.
Turn around, Arthur!
Sadie? Sadie!
Okay then.
Sadie? Why didn't you get inside?
Well, clearly she was having too much fun.
Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back. We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
They don't.
There! They're in a skiff!
Sadie!
We can get in here! They need us at the house, Morgan!
No shit.
Mr. Smith?
We got him running! You failed here! Run! Cowards!
They got fucked.
We okay? I think so. Except for Karen here. Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course. Charles, help me with the body.
We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work!
Colm O'Driscoll.
That man can really hate.
So can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Shall we?
Yep.
Interesting.
Kieran, that poor kid we spared from O'Driscoll's gang up in the mountains is dead. They chopped his head off and tried to kill the lot of us. Whole place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, we ain't moving because some reason. Dutch, I am not going all the way up there. That can go fuck itself for the moment.
This has all gotten a little crazy.
We need to find where those O'Driscolls are at and go hit them back.
How are you, boy?
Well, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Chop his head off and gouge his eyes out. That's just tasty.
Somebody, please help me. Oh. Hey, you. Please. You gotta help me. Yeah. Out of the way!
So we're robbing a trolley station. A bit weird. But okay.
Ain't been too many Federals coming through, but I got some horse sense.
Oh my god, it's not working. Oh, Jesus. I barely touched it. Oh, this game and this hitbox is fucked.
Bonjour. You think you're clever? Please. You. Yeah. Please. Come on. Please.
Oh, okay. Right here.
There you are. Come
Rennie.
on. Keep walking. You're late.
A couple of days in this place, you turned into some clock-watching city boy. What's the urgency?
We need to leave. Forever. We've been doing well, making money, but for us all to leave together, we need enough for a boat. Now, I found a friendly ship captain. He's willing to take us to Australia or Tahiti. We just need to pay for passage and give him money for land when we get there. No questions asked. We will disappear, be reborn.
Well, where the hell is Tahiti?
South Pacific, an untouched paradise.
Who lives there?
Tahitians, I guess.
We made a bit of money on that riverboat job, but not enough for us to leave and live peacefully. Where's the rest coming from?
In there.
So we are gonna rob that place.
Well, I didn't think we was fixing the plumbing. I don't know if you have noticed, but we are on the clock. I reckon we got a few days before the Pinkerton show, and then, well, we're done. Now, we need money. Bronte said this place has got money. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery. Behave as I tell you, and none of you will die. Annoy me, and you all will. Now remember, we just want money. Don't make us kill you. Mr. M, leave these fine folks or their valuables. Mr. S, check that room back there. I got this one dying. It's your choice, not mine. Kindly open that gate and let my...
I have no honor in this game.
Give me everything you got. Quick.
Stop!
I said open the gate and let my acquaintance in.
There's nothing much here.
Of course.
There's nothing really here.
You're sure?
Yes.
Get out
Come
here
now, why are you doing
and
this?
get ready for company. All of you! Behave!
Mais pourquoi?
We don't want to hurt any of you. Mr. M, check the safe.
Sure. Open it.
I don't think they keep much cash in there.
Oh, for Christ's sake, are you trying to get us caught here?
There is nothing.
There's almost nothing here.
There should be stacks of cash in there. He told us there was. Look again.
There's no stacks. A few $1 in coins, that's it.
Damn!
We got a problem. There's a ton of cops out there.
Come on now! We got you surrounded!
That greasy son of a bitch! He set us up! You think? This seemed like a good time for sarcasm to you, Arthur? What we gonna do, gentlemen? Something! The trolley. The trolley! Follow me!
Okay, then.
Go now! Go! Does this trolley go to Tahiti?
I hope so. Hold them. Fellas, look out on the right. Watch those side alleys, Arthur. You got someone about me, too? That bastard must have called in every cop in the city. We got some riders on the left. Arthur, help Lenny out there. You all right there, kid? Look out! Right! Coming out of the west! Bronte is gonna pay for this! Outside the saloon! Come on down. We are really moving here. Arthur, slow it down. Slow this thing down! I'll try.
Bro, does it seem like that guy running can truck the keys? Could be another one pretty fine.
Hold on!
Oh, this is going well, isn't it?
You okay, Dad?
Sure. Just about.
He's fine. Let me go ride him. They're on the balcony. To my right.
Why did the markers like never go? It's so annoying.
Damn it! They're still coming. Gonna get it. Okay.
This is our chance to move. Let's go.
Okay, Lenny. Lenny is great.
Lenny, keep an eye on him. Shit! Stay in here too.
We can't let them follow us.
This way, onto the street. Look out! They blocked the road. We got 'em fooled, boss. Stay with me. Darcy O'Driscoll's jump us in Kansas. Now this, we need to wake up.
We'll wake up after we get the hell out of here.
Let's go, Dutch.
Just doing the shit. Okay, you don't need to do this every single time.
Okay, boss, let's move.
Okay, he did not want to die. Yeah, it's done about what you. Maybe an order. I don't give a fuck. Oh, they're already dead. Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't damage that wagon. We need a way out of here. Head for that wagon. This is getting ugly.
You okay, Doug?
Look a real pig.
I just ride the horse.
Head for the bridge!
Oh, Jesus.
They blocked the road! Hold on! Yes. Try to shoot it, Alpha! Aha! That'll do it!
I don't know what's going on. That definitely. Okay.
You see any more? Just keep going, kid. You back there? Don't worry about me. Just get us out of here.
I have killed many of them.
Yeah.
I think we're clear.
You know what, Dutch? Next time, let's not damn discretion.
Seemed like a good lead.
I know, but...
Well, we made it. Thanks to you.
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
You're a good kid.
And we each got $15. Oh, and a quarter.
Nice.
Don't forget the quarter.
Shut up, Arthur. He set us up. Played me like a yokel. Put the law on us. What did we do to him? What did I do to him?
I guess he thinks he's the king around here. He don't want the likes of you. So, what are we doing next, Dutch?
We just need money. One more decent take, and we're gone. The bank
The big.
is our
Okay.
bet.
Yeah, I was gonna say the big bank.
Hosea agrees.
Even after that?
Especially after that. I don't feel so good.
Now you just got a bash on the head.
Come on. I'm taking you back to camp.
Hey, you did real good there, Lenny. Just wish it could have turned out better.
Well, can't win them all.
Game doesn't look like us having this gun, does it? It's only Eagle Flights, okay, fair enough.
What?
How is that gold, but I can't get... Okay, oh, cool. Sure. Yay, all the way up here I have to go. Woo! I'm so happy.
Hey, mister, can you help me?
Nope. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a great time. Oh, it doesn't matter. No honor anyway. It's fine. I don't know what I've done that's so bad. Yeah, just the way the game goes.
Hey, bud. You okay, boy? How you doing, boy? That's my boy. Yeah.
There's no way you just gave me an objective and like you cunt. Damn it. Not that. I'm gonna do the single flies. Because I'm close to it now. At least I think I am. You want me to do that? I don't know how I keep pressing Y on this.
Yep.
See if it goes that far away. Isn't that oil thing over there? I think so.
You came.
Of course I came. Said I would.
There's a foreman. His name is Danbury. There's the files in the office above the refinery room. It's that window with the blind drawn up.
I see it.
If the files are as incriminating as we believe, Mr. Cornwall's men will destroy them if they know you're coming.
There's only one of me, son. I don't intend for them to know I'm coming. What will the files say?
There'll be a report from Leyland Oil Development Company.
And you got the money?
Yes?
Any ideas how I sneak into this place?
You could crawl under the fence or hide in a wagon. They keep rolling in.
I'll go take a look.
If there's a problem, call for me.
I thought the whole point was that this had nothing to do with you.
Ideally. If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon.
Okay then. Sneaky, sneaky.
That you, Al? Hey, Tom? Picking up?
Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis.
Okay. Better get a move on then.
start loading up.
I'm not big rocket, okay, cool. Then what does it anyway? What? Okay. The people in those windows sank. Interesting. Oh, I don't have it. Yeah. Why couldn't you just do it from, you know, the point blank? Whatever. I really don't know why I failed that last one anyway. Must be because there was someone there's windows and I really don't know.
That you, Al?
Hey, Tom?
Picking up?
Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis.
Okay. Better get a move on then.
He definitely would have seen me in one second.
All right, I'm gonna start loading up.
I don't want to talk about it. Just no. Don't want to. Whatever.
What do you want?
You must be Danbury.
What?
Will you be quiet? Need a file by the Leland Oil Development Company. The one about the oil near Wapiti.
Speak, motherfucker. Speak.
Danbury, think, man. A mind is a terrible thing to lose, especially over such a nice floor as this.
Really?
It's here! It's here!
Thanks for your cooperation. Oh, did I jump literally right?
Done
Okay,
good,
that makes sense.
Danbury. Real good. They'll give you a promotion for this. No, Danbury. Tell the guard you're fine.
Yes. All's fine.
Now stay quiet. Or head office will send me back to get you.
Get through the window.
Hey, hold it right there! Weapons on the ground and hands in the air.
Well, that's
Easy
interesting.
now, fellas.
Now, we won't tell you again. Your turn! No more joy! You're gonna die here! I'm gonna end you!
Did you get the documents?
Yeah, but we need to get the hell out of here.
Follow me.
Nah.
They're coming after us.
Yeah, I think mine's a bit more effective. That fire's a bit faster.
That explosion came just in time.
I was happy to watch some of that oil burn. So you met Mr. Danbury?
Yes, don't worry. He was very obliging.
After I smacked them
I
a few
thought you
times.
wasn't getting involved.
Thought you were gonna enter and leave silently.
Thank you. You saved my life.
Thank you. I hope. Well, I don't know what I hope. But who knows? Maybe these will be of some use. Here's your money.
Thank you.
Don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty silent. Oh, you can actually do that without being detected. Cool.
Yep.
If with you.
Yep.
Oh, Saint Denis. Fair enough. What's going on with that? Oh, so that's just a campfire.
Hey! Be off with you! Why don't you just leave? Yeah.
Oh, I'm leaving. Just wondering what the smoke was about.
You! Stay right there and don't move! You got a bullet coming, you don't stop still.
This here's a holdup. You know what to do.
Why don't you stretch your legs, huh?
Damn it!
This here's a holdup. And you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Can I put a lantern on the side of my horse? I don't know where you see the lantern. There. No. That's annoying.
Bastard!
Almost there.
Yeah.
That was a lot of effort, I'll say. Oh, what's going on up ahead?
Don't move! Or you move again and you die! Come on, I swear! Stop it! Stop that bastard!
Okay then. Jesus Christ. They did not give a fuck. Please don't be far away from the camp, please. I beg. Did not know bounty hunters were a thing. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. That's the interesting car. Those dogs just did not give a fuck. They just ripped my goddamn throat out. Like it was nothing.
Yeah, you're a strong one, boy.
Cool. young Jack.
You okay, Lenny?
Yeah.
Arthur!
At least we came out of it in one piece.
You all right there?
Hello.
So, Arthur, you get the deciding vote.
About what? We take an insult and scurry off like cockroaches? Or deal with business the right way?
We don't need to take revenge. We hardly know the guy.
This ain't about revenge, Hosea. Angelo Bronte don't mean shit to me. This is about the fact we are planning to rob a bank in his town.
A bank that he no doubt protects.
A town where his men are gunning for us. Before we do that, we need to put him out of commission.
I disagree. There's always an easier way.
There ain't no easier way. Now, I know his type. He is a vindictive little power broker who rules by fear. Now, we pull that stunt in his cesspit of a town, we're doomed. You want to leave this place? Leave this country? We need that money.
Just don't feel good, Dutch.
This is it. This is the last job that we are ever going to pull. Before the year is out, we are going to be harvesting mangoes in Tahiti. Farmers. But we need seed capital, and we need to leave. You know it. I know it.
Forgive me if I can't think too much about the mango harvest.
This is it. Trust me. Arthur.
If it's business, well, business is business.
Angelo Bronte stands between us and our future.
You'll damn us all.
Arthur, come on.
You better be right about this one.
I am.
I've heard that before.
And usually I've been right.
If you say so.
Quit doubting, Arthur. It does no favors. Come on. We need to go see a man about a boat.
A boat?
We're headed to a settlement called Le Gras. I met a boatman there called Thomas who knows these waters like the back of his hand.
Why do we
Well,
need
they
a
did
boat?
just like headbutt
So
the
we
door
can
then.
attack Bronte's mansion from the swamp. Catch him off guard. He knows we survived the trolley station, so he'll be expecting some kind of reprisal.
All right. Okay, makes sense.
See? I do still possess some capacity for rational thought, Arthur. Okay, follow me.
Interesting.
Thank you.
For what?
For taking my side back there.
It ain't about sides.
Feels like Hosea's lost his spine.
But this move on Bronte, is it for the bank job or revenge for what happened at the trolley station?
Both. Neither. What does it matter? We need to hit that bank. And Bronte has the police and just about everything else in Saint Denis in his back pocket. He also
I mean, it's not
set us
wrong.
up. And lest we forget, took young Jack.
I understand. We just got a lot of pots on the boil, given all the folks who's out gunning for us.
You all seem to have forgotten how money is made and what it takes to support 20 people, let alone what it takes to give 20 people a new life overseas.
With all due respect, Dutch, is this Tahiti plan really gonna work out?
You tell me, Arthur.
Yeah, just built
Is it?
Tahiti.
Have some goddamn faith. I am bending over
Why
backwards
Tahiti?
to make a future for us.
I know, but
When did you become so small-minded? If you'd rather we break up the family, go our separate ways, just tell me.
Of course not.
This isn't a prison camp. I am not forcing anybody to stay. So either we're in this together, working together to get out together, or we're not. There simply isn't a reality in which we do nothing and get everything.
I know. You're right. Just feels like we're on borrowed time again. I mean, the O'Driscolls found us.
Anyway, here we are. Let me do the talking.
Thomas, it is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Mr. Dutch.
Thomas, have you met Arthur? Arthur, Thomas is quite the boatman. He's gonna help us get close to our prey. The other night we had quite the adventure fishing for catfish. Now, my friend, can I call in that favor?
What do you need?
You know Angelo Bronte. Well, exactly. We need to make a social call. We were hoping you could row us in quietly one evening around the back of his house.
Well, if anyone can, I can.
We'll pay you for your trouble.
If you bringing him trouble, it won't be no trouble for me.
Good.
My business partner, Jules, he's out on the skiff. I need to check with him. Plus, I need to check the traps. Would you come with me?
Of course. Arthur?
Why not? Shouldn't take too long if we can find it.
Yeah.
Eli, mind you, there's a lot of gators. Uncommon number, big ones.
Great. Come now, Arthur. It'll take more than a prehistoric reptile to scare you, surely.
I just want to see you meet your match when it comes to an aging predator with a big mouth, Dutch.
Arthur here is something of a comedian, Thomas. More of a jester than a gunslinger.
Well, if you say so, Mr. Dutch. This way. Come on, this way. Follow me here. And stay on the high ground.
You call this ground? It feels like water to me.
Down here, we can't be too picky there, Mr. Arthur. Got a couple of crayfish traps up
Now
here.
that is definitely water. And
Mr. Dutch, you keep a lookout.
those
for
are
company. Mr. Arthur, check the traps with me.
This one's empty.
All right. I got a few more set over this way. Come on.
I don't want to know what just touched my leg.
Mr. Dutch, you sure you the right fellas to be going after Angelo Bronte?
Oh, he's much more the kind of reptile I can handle.
Now stay close. Make
well,
sure
there's
you
something
follow
dead
my
over here.
line.
You can see it on the map.
I fully intend to, Thomas.
You too, Mr. Arthur.
You can see why evening swamp wading hasn't caught on as a pastime, can't you?
I love it out here. Peaceful. Nobody bothering you now. Except for the night time.
The night folk?
And
some
people
strange
that we've
around
seen.
these parts. Wilder than the animals they are.
Well, this just gets better and better.
Come on, like I said, we need to be lively here. Whoa. Stop where you are. That's a gator. Just stay as still as you can. What are you doing? You'll spook it. Please, when I tell you to keep still, keep it still.
Yeah, for Christ's sakes, listen to the man before you get us all eaten.
All right, let's keep moving. I got another trap by that small island up here. I don't know what's taking Jules so long with that boat.
I think we are all equally keen to find it.
Well, he looks happy.
Give me a hand here, Mr. Arthur. This trap is stuck in the mud. It happens.
Guess something didn't want to be caught.
My gosh. So it's true.
What is?
There's been talk of a big old bull, but people talk a lot of nonsense. I guess this was... No, but only something huge could do this.
Oh, fantastic. Let's hope it bites you first, Dutch.
Should we just keep moving? I don't really want to hang around here much longer.
All right. I suppose this can wait. Let's go. Hold up.
My God, there's no shortage of them.
Good eating.
Us or them?
Exactly. Come on.
Great.
We really should have run into Jules by now. I reckon we should split up so we can search both sides.
Okay, Arthur, since you appear so at home here, you take the right. We'll go left.
What?
Just keep your eyes open.
I must say, I do not like this path. Does not seem good for my health.
No! Jules! Hey! Someone there? Jules?
I have a feeling he's not alive.
Hey! Someone there? Over this way!
Oh, he is alive.
Yeah. Hey, you in
He's
the
up there.
tree. What are you doing?
There's a monster. A monster.
You okay up there?
There's a monster.
Where?
Massive. It nearly ate me.
And where'd he go?
It's out there.
What?
A big gator. Big as
That's
I ever saw.
what you like to see.
Knocked me off the boat and chased me over here.
You must be Jules.
Yes.
Where is the boat?
Over there.
You could. I literally was next to him. What do you mean? Where is the boat? Stupid.
And where'd this monster swim off to? I got the skiff. It's over here. Stuck! I got it loose. Come.
Good man.
All right, let's get back to the dock.
Yes, please, let's go.
Thank God.
So, who are these fellas, Thomas? Two new friends of mine. I'll explain later.
Jules, we are very happy to have finally made your acquaintance.
I thought I was gonna be out here all night.
What you doing hiding up in the tree, boy?
This gator was huge, Thomas. Twice as big as I ever seen. Twice as angry, too.
Fuck.
I think we hit a tree stump.
Yeah, I thought we cleared. You gonna
That's
need to jump
good
in.
shot.
It's free. Babe? Yeah, just do it. Won't take you a minute, boy. Go on.
This is a bad idea.
I agree.
You'll see any giant monster long before it gets anywhere near you.
But at least I'm not
Got a
going
couple of
there.
crack gunslingers here with their guns loaded. You'll be fine.
You didn't see the thing.
Yeah, neither did you. It's just a myth, Jules. Now pull. Come on, put your
Oh, he's
back
gonna die. Yep. Definitely gonna die.
Jules? Shit. He won't kin. No, I'm going in. No, we can't lose the boat. Arthur will go. Well, quick. Hurry, Arthur.
Oh, that's nice.
Come here, son. Shit. Where'd he go? I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming, Jules. Help me. I got you, son. I got you.
Nice.
God, no.
Guts! Shoot something.
Oh, fuck. No.
Fire off a couple of warning shots just to pretend you care. I got you covered. No. Please, hurt. Here, give me the boy. Hurry. Hurry. Put him here. Come on. Give him here. Give him here. Come on, quickly. Leg hurt pretty bad. He should be okay. Get in.
Oh, shit.
Finish that son of a bitch, Arthur.
Just hold on. Come on.
I think he's going. Shit, that is one big old gator. Oh, your boy doesn't look too good there.
Here, take this. Try to stop the bleeding.
You're gonna be okay, son. You're gonna be okay. Just thank your old Uncle Dutch. I heard that.
There's still a lot of blood. You need to put pressure on it.
I've stopped the bleeding. I think he'll be okay if he don't get a fever.
We can bring down a fever.
A fever is the least of our worries. Look who's back. God damn it.
Put every bullet you got in him! He's under the water, coming right for us. Okay, I think it's had enough.
Now, Jesus, can we get back
Oh, well,
now?
that's sad. Do you want to put us a thumb up then?
You're gonna be okay, kid.
Sorry, Jules. Guess all them stories was true. Big and bad. That's unusual. Normally the little ones are angry. Big ones is lazy.
Well, I guess he never outgrew his anger. Kinda reminds me of you, Arthur.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you squeal before, Dutch.
I weren't the one squealing.
Yeah, well, you weren't in the water with him. And this poor boy was nearly dinner.
Can we get some help? Jules been bitten.
Oh my God.
There's a monster out here. He's been bitten, but he's alive. Just keep him warm. Feed him garlic for the infection. Thank you. Both of you. I'm at your service anytime you need.
Thank you, Thomas. Where can we find you?
You just meet me back here.
Very good.
Can one of you help me put the boat back out?
Sure. I'm gonna head back to camp and placate the irritable Miss O'Shea, who's causing more trouble. I'll collect the boys. Meet you back here, Arthur.
Okay.
Mr. Arthur? Old Bronte. He's a bad man. I know. Killed some good folks. Hurt a lot of people.
Well, he definitely lacks a certain charm. I'll see you soon.
You be safe. We got monsters out here.
Well.
Cool. Yeah, but I was really looking at the fucking monster. That was a big boy. You know, I'd like if you'd do the mission.
Please, help!
Oh, you're screwed.
I need a doctor.
It does not want to give me this mission, does it? Fucking Jesus. I'll go there and pick up some more tonic sheet. Oh, we just gave the mission.
Giddy up.
Hello there.
Arthur, there you are. Come on. Thomas, let's get going.
Right you are.
I really don't think it's a great idea bringing John here, but okay. Since he can't swim.
Hey, Bill, you were a sharpshooter in the cavalry, weren't you?
What?
When we get there, maybe you could help with the suppression fire.
I never said I was no sharpshooter.
Oh, that's right. What was it? The nation's most loyal latrine digger, wasn't that it?
Yeah, well, I fought, and I fought well.
So you always tell us.
Taught me something you could do with learning. Them Indians were savages.
Watch your mouth there, boy. Watch it. Only type of savage in these parts are moonshine, swilling, pompous, inbred locals.
Dutch, I saw things out there.
I don't doubt you saw things, Bill, but your tiny little mind was too small to comprehend what you saw. What you saw was people who lost everything to savagery. Savagery of peasants. Failures come from Europe to reap some awful vengeance on God's last creation.
Interesting way you boys got to prepare for a killing.
I'm sorry I wasted my life trying to teach you boys. Love you though I do.
Well, leaving love aside, you think we got this?
Don't you never leave love aside, Arthur. It's all we got.
Start like one of the first points.
You pick us up yonder.
I got you.
Thank you.
That is not a
Good luck to you.
good looking cough.
Come on.
Cough, I should say.
Quick, stay quiet.
Sneaky.
Lenny, Bill, you're with me. Arthur, John, you take the left side. If you see a shot, you take it. Okay? Good luck, gentlemen. Arthur, let's go.
Let's go.
You see those two? Stay out of sight. Have you got a shot?
Something creepy about these statues. You don't like naked women.
You taking them or me?
It's like someone's looking at you and not.
Rain hell on these sons of bitches! Son of a bitch, yeah. Stop hiding, you bastard!
Okay, he is very dead.
Head to the house!
Shoot that lock, Arthur.
Now, we need to get that door open.
Game. Game.
Shoot the lock, come on.
For God's sake, let me.
Well, the game kind of trouble. I was going to. Cool, that John does it instead though. Maybe I don't have to restart.
Just give up, bastard! It's over!
Let's spread out. He's hot.
Got one on the stairs.
Arthur!
I swear, my game is so goddamn buggy.
Hell with you!
Oh, he's going out the window.
Lenny, keep that door covered. Bronte must be up there. Let's go. Damn it.
No, just kick the door, 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 kick the door. Kick the door. There we go. No, game. Oh, well, that was easy.
Okay, I'm sorry, friend. No, name your price. Name your price. Every man have a price. Eh? Okay, no, I surrender.
Should we kill him? Nah, let's take him to Dutch. You can carry him. I ain't touching that piece of shit.
Can I pick up his hat? Or is that not possible?
I think Dutch wants to have a little chat, Mr. Bronte.
Arthur, come on, let's go! Call yourself police! Bronte's goddamn puppets! Everyone okay? We gotta get out of here! Ah!
I was definitely not aiming at that guy when I shot him, by the way. That was stupid.
Quick, put on your friend on that boat before you.
Put him in the front. Bill, you help.
Got him? There.
Oh, come on, Lenny.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Oh, hey, big man. We gonna ransom you or what?
You're pathetic.
Well, I am. Because from where I'm sitting, you're the one deserving of pity, my friend. All your men, all your money, it weren't no match for a bunch of bumpkins.
You are nothing. You do nothing. You mean nothing. You stand for nothing. Me, I run a city. And when the law catch up to you, you will die like nothing.
You mean you ran
I am
a
this
city?
country. You are what people are running from.
I possess things that you will never understand.
You don't even possess your own men. $1,000 to the man who kills him and sets me free.
What are you gonna say now?
They are even bigger fools than you.
No doubt.
The law will find you. Already, the dogs are on the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. You are so right. They are good at smelling filth, huh? So filth has got to be disposed of. Your friends, the Pinkertons, are gonna come and rescue you, you repulsive little maggot.
Okay, well that's fucked up.
Call them now. You call them.
Jesus. Part of your philosophy books cover feeding a fella. Good goddamn alligator, Dutch.
Part that covers weakness. That part. I don't know. Well, I do. It ain't nice. I know it. But it is us or him. I figure it might as well be him.
Oh, goddamn. Nice. Finally gonna do the bank. Should be fine.
I'm telling you, Dutch, this is the way to do this job. The distraction of... all the time you need.
Okay.
I don't like it.
It's the right plan. We've done the work.
Jim?
Look, the bank, Karen, Tilly, Abigail, I sent them all. They all say the same thing. There's no more than one armed guard. And the police? It's a city, there are police, but as far as we can tell, the patrols will all be going this way when Abigail and I cause the diversion. That's the opportunity.
What do you think, Arthur?
I don't see we have a lot of choice. We linger around here, we know we're dead.
But the plan?
We got a decent bunch. We know how to fight. The city cops don't seem so tough, as long as we move fast. I reckon doing it in the day with a distraction. If that's what Jose is saying, it's as good a plan as any.
I think I agree.
We do it at night. There's the drama of just getting into the bank. Can't do that silently. They'll pick us off far easier.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Every plan is a good plan if we execute it properly. Every problem we had was because we did not execute properly. Even Blackwater, from my understanding.
You're right. Let's rob this bastard. Everyone get some rest. We ride out in the morning. Look smart.
Ooh.
Travel light. You got everything, Arthur?
Sure.
So, we rob ourselves a bank, and within 6 weeks we're living life anew in a tropical idyll, spending the last of our days as banana farmers. Let's get out of this godforsaken place and go rob ourselves a bank!
Come on, Hosea, get moving. We ain't got all day. This is it, gentlemen. The last one.
Where have we heard that before?
What has happened to you, John? You lost all your heart.
I'm just trying to stay real about all this.
Real? Oh, how I detest that word. So devoid of imagination.
How soon are we shipping out?
Soon as we get a passage organized. Boat down to Argentina, then another around the Cape.
What about the money in Blackwater? We're just gonna leave that behind?
Forget that. It's gone. You all talk like it's the only goddamn money in the world. We're gonna take that and more. Take it from the people who take it from us. This... isn't some hick town $100 operation. This is a big city bank.
Right. With security, guards, police.
Hosea has done his reconnaissance. We've been over this.
Oh fuck, that wasn't health damage.
The plan. One last time. Hosea and Abigail draw out the police. We go in. Calm and fast. John and Lenny, secure the front doors. Javier takes the side exit. Bill, Micah, and Charles control the crowd. Me and Arthur deal with the bank manager and vault.
Gentlemen, let us go ahead.
How long do you need?
Not long. 15 minutes or less. I'll know by the noise. Any problems? We'll see you in camp.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Right on!
Okay.
Everybody know the drill. We head in hard and stay calm. They won't be expecting us. Any minor trouble, head back to camp. We'll leave in a few days. You good, Bill?
Sure. Then right on with Charles. We don't want to be seen heading in like some posse of country outlaws.
This is it, cowboys! One more time!
One more time.
Let's ride! Yeah! Calmly does it, fellers. Act normal. There's Bill. Let's hitch up here. Gentlemen, robbing thieves, it ain't no crime at all. Folk like this, they stole what this country could have been. Stay cool, fellas. Act natural. Wait. For Hosea to do his thing.
This had better work.
Looks like there's law over the other side.
Have a modicum of faith, John, will you please? Soon as we get out, load everything onto the wagon here. I love that, Hosea!
Yeah, that's a bit of a distraction. Only a little one.
Gentlemen, let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, this is a hold-up! Don't do nothing stupid! Now then, Arthur, would you please have Senior Bank Manager here open up the vault?
Open up the vault, you little prick. Oh fuck, wasn't meant to do that. I was not ready for that. That's never shot before, it's just aimed. That just scared me. Fucking Jesus. I don't think we're opening up the vault, I'm not gonna lie.
Open the vault right now, or you're a dead man. Open the vault, come on!
Whoever's got that mask is fucking great.
Arthur, you're with me. Let's clear this out. Forget all the drawers.
Need a
just get those
combination
safes
for these
open.
safes.
Tell him the combination. Come on, speak or die.
Got it.
Okay, now, what's the second number?
72.
All right, should be one more number.
Last number. Come on.
54.
You get that, Mr. M? 54.
Okay, I'm in.
Well, well, well. Would you look at that?
Give me your fucking money.
Get out of here.
Come on, shit. Let's go.
Wait, I can only rob one? No. No. No.
Think we got a problem out here?
Come out. It's over.
Shit. Abigail.
Dutch, get out here. Get out here now.
Someone must have squealed.
Never should have gone after Bronte, Dutch.
Mr. Milton? Let my friends go. Or folks, they are gonna get shot unnecessarily.
Your friend? You could only rob
Why would
one
I
safe.
do that?
Come on, Milton.
It's over. No more
I've
bargains.
done that
No
one.
more deals.
Mr. Milton, this is America. You can always cut a deal.
I've given you enough chances.
Come on. No!
God damn it! There's your deal, Dutch.
Hosea. Hosea! God damn it! Kill those bastards!
I want those bastards to get throw everything down. What do we got? Hosea! They killed Hosea! Take him down!
Hold them back! I got an idea. What? Shooting!
What are we doing, Dutch?
Just keep shooting! I need time to think!
I see wagons coming in! Help me out here, Arthur!
He's Arthur! You alive? Just about! Get over here! Arthur, come on! Kill him! There's no way that we're getting out that door. Take this. Okay.
That bastard would have shot him!
I'm sad. You got fun.
You're dead now! You're gonna wish you killed me!
Arthur! We lost John.
Killed?
Arrested. I couldn't help.
Well, we better go. We'll be next.
What you think?
I reckon me and Lenny try and find a way across the roof, see if you'll cover us.
Sure, go on!
We can get across here!
You got Lenny?
Fuck.
Oh, God damn them! We can't stop now, Arthur, or we're all dead!
God damn it.
We're gonna have to jump! Arthur, jump!
Oh, I didn't. I did not jump there.
All of you, we gotta keep quiet and keep moving, or we're gonna be dead in the next few minutes. Follow me, one at a time. Arthur, you go next. Gotta keep moving, quick and quiet. Come on. Be careful, there's more law down there. Let's see if we can get into that building. Shit. Looks like they're heavily patrolling around here. Arthur! Arthur! We can get in here! Come on. I don't believe it.
They knew we were coming. Just like your ferry job in Blackwater.
Ain't nothing like that. What now?
I don't know. I don't. This whole town is filled with cops.
Well, how long we gonna stay here? A few hours?
We go back to camp, they're gonna get every last one of us. I know they're gonna be watching the roads. I got it. A boat.
What you mean?
We stay here till nightfall. Then we sneak on down to the docks. We get ourselves out of here.
Yeah, where?
Any place will do. That's all I got. We leave. We lie low. We come back for the rest in a few weeks.
I'm guessing it's that. Or we die out there right now.
Exactly. Now, everybody, calm down. I mean, look at us. Okay, follow
Yeah, they
me.
went for the big one.
Keep your heads.
I am pissed. Just a little bit.
Head for the... I hear voices. Take your turns. Everyone stay down.
God damn it. This night just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
Quick, get in cover and stay out of sight. Looks like they've stopped. We'll go through the train, Arthur. Come on, rest you. Follow when it's clear. Someone's coming. Guard to the left. Get down and stay out of sight. Someone's coming. Duck.
I don't see why we have to check the train. They just robbed Lemoyne National Bank. It's not like they're gonna take the first line out of town.
But old Milton said...
Milton said a lot. Come on, I don't want to be out here all night.
Okay, then. Shit! Stop, Arthur!
Oh, damn it. We're never gonna get past these fellas. Arthur, head over to the water. See if you can draw them out.
Draw them out?
How? I don't know. Make a noise. Whistle or something.
Did you hear that? Jenkins, is that you?
Everyone stay down and keep quiet.
We've wasted enough time on these fools.
Spencer said...
See them? Sure. What you think?
I don't know. They're watching for us.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, they ain't just waiting there for no reason.
Yeah. Let me think for a second.
I'll deal with them.
What? How?
I can't kill all of them silently, so when they chase me, you go the other way.
What are you talking about?
You heard what I said.
Oh, real brave.
Stupid.
What in the hell?
Not stupid.
Excuse me! Buddy! Hey, stop! Stop, stop!
That is one of the most beautiful acts I ever saw. Come on. What now? Well, at least we got some gold, I'm sure. This boat ain't going to Tahiti by any chance. I don't know. John, Lenny, Hosea, that wasn't good. I know. So what are we gonna do now? Guess I'm gonna introduce myself to the captain. Give him some of this gold to secure his silence, and find out where we're heading. How do I look? Like a shifty, no-good killer on the run from the law. Ain't that the truth? Excuse me, sir.
Hey, who are you?
Forgive me. A stowaway. Can I see the captain, please? I come in peace. Well, it's gonna take a little more gold, but I think we're gonna be okay. This captain, he is a fine fella, a New Englander from the Cape. The rest of the ship is Frenchmen. They're heading down to the islands, taking some Pennsylvania coal. Now, apparently, we're gonna be able to slip ashore in northern Cuba in a couple of days. That's so. Apparently.
What are we gonna do in Cuba, Dutch?
Hold up for a while, then hurry back, gather up the rest of our family. At least we got some money now. Money and loyalty. With that, you can do whatever you please.
So you reckon they'll follow us to Cuba?
Like Colonel Waxman on a jolly? I highly doubt it. I reckon we hold ourselves to ourselves, and this is done and dusted. Let's hope so.
I ain't no sailor, but, that cloud look like good news to you?
No, that's the screen. Okay.
Wake up! Everybody! Wake up! Wake up! Come on, Arthur! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! I don't know, but we are getting off of this boat. You come on! Would you get a move on, you sleepy bastard?
Please, you go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Jesus.
Okay then.
Dance! I'm okay. You?
Yeah.
This ain't moving.
Yeah, you go on ahead. Try and find another way.
Oh, God damn it!
Oh, this is going well. Haha, well done. That is a very cool castle. Very, very cool. That is bright. Guarma.
Dutch. Dutch. Boys.
You're alive. Arthur.
No puede ser.
You're alive.
Arthur.
Arthur,
Okay.
it is a miracle. It is a goddamn... Have something to drink. Have a drink. Somebody give him a goddamn drink. Oh, son. Son, take it easy. Oh, we got you. We got you.
So, where the hell are we?
We are on the island of Guarma. Javier asked the local. It's a old sugar plantation island. Second island east of Cuba.
Is it anywhere near Australia or Tahiti?
It's on the way, I guess.
So, what next?
I don't know. Well, next I guess we're gonna get shot.
Encadenen a estos hombres.
Gentlemen, this is quite a welcome.
Who are you?
Senor, por favor, we are no one.
What's your name?
Aiden O'Malley.
Is that so? What are you doing, Mr. O'Malley?
Surviving. We were lost at sea, in the storm.
Is that so?
No, I'm looking like this. Is all of this really necessary?
We got enough troubles around here right now, Mr. O'Malley, without taking a chance on a bunch of vagabonds. Behave yourselves and no harm will befall you.
Vamos! Vamos! Vámonos! Muévanse!
That means move! You got a long walk ahead of you.
I don't get your drift, Mr.
Levi Simon, senior overseer for Alberto Fusar. We run the third most productive sugar plantation in the Northern Caribbean. Of course, where there's money to be made, there's trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, the usual sort. People wanting what ain't theirs and others telling them to take it.
I don't get you.
Labor troubles. And other thieves and pirates looking to disrupt our ways of working.
How very upsetting for you.
Not half as upsetting as it'll be for them. Mr. Fusar has a lot of very powerful friends.
I will bet that he does.
Bunch of Haitian pirates won't frighten him. They'll be strung up in the streets soon enough.
And do we seem like Haitian pirates to you, Mr. Simon?
You seem like someone or other.
We was headed to Tahiti.
You was going the scenic route. Just as soon as I know exactly who you are, you'll be free. In the meantime, you'll not starve. Cabo, llévese a estos hombres a la cárcel, junto con el grupo de cucarachas de ese campesino. Cualquier tontería que hagan, dispárales a todos. Welcome to Guarma,
nice.
gentlemen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yeah!
What now, Aiden? I don't know. What do you think?
I think we've got to get out of here.
Yeah, but they can't find out who we are.
Well, for now, we're stuck, Ben.
Well, for what it's worth, I think I would have preferred Tahiti.
You and me both. Who are these people?
Who knows?
Well, they got them chained and lashed, but they don't look too dangerous.
Excuse me, sir. Who are our new friends here?
Criminales.
What crime did they commit?
Insurrección.
Insurrection? That's quite a word.
Cállate, señor Fuentes. ¡Muévanse! ¡Todos!
Well, this is fun.
Good work, Arthur.
Nice.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Damn. Reinforcements.
We need to get out of here.
Now we're in trouble.
Come on, David. Everyone, follow me. Vite, David. Come.
Javier!
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here, there's a lot of them!
What do you think?
We gotta move, Dutch! Go.
Don't lose face, son! We'll find you!
Cooey, go!
Come on, Arthur!
Quickly, I have some guns stashed here. Come.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Come on, follow me. Quick!
What you doing here? I have no idea. Running from somebody or something, I guess.
How went we all? Hercule Fontaine.
Dutch Vanderland. These drowned rats are Micah, Bill, and Arthur.
Okay. Well, Fusa will be desperate to find you. We must be very careful.
So, who is this Fusar?
A tyrant, driven by nothing but power and greed.
Our only purpose is to work ourselves to death to make him rich.
Leon wants the people to stand up to Fusa, but most are too afraid.
And you?
I am not from here. I bring things in and off the islands behind Colonel Fusa's back. Let's rest a moment. Down there is Agua Dulce, Fusa's compound. The sugarcane these poor men kill themselves farming gets processed in that factory there.
They're little more than slaves shipped in from other islands. A group escaped yesterday into the jungle, hoping to find a way back to their homes.
Now Fusa's men are out hunting them down. That old fort? Cinco Torres. My men and I use that as a hideout when we are here. Come on. I know somewhere you men can rest.
Can we trust you?
I don't see you have any choice. I am the only one who can arrange a boat for you. But I need something in return. Help Leon with that group of escaped workers, and then come meet me at the fort.
If you help us get back our friend and get out of here, we will do everything we can.
Thank you.
Gracias.
If your friend is still alive, they will have him at Fusa's compound. There is a cave hidden below the cliffs. It will lead you right there.
Thank you.
The workers are somewhere in the jungle. Hopefully we can get to them before Fusa does.
Of course.
Gentlemen.
Well,
goodbye.
If this is a tropical paradise, so far it ain't up to much.
I'll go scope the entrance to that cave. Arthur?
I need to get some rest.
Well, you're right. We all need to relax. What a mess. I am so sorry, boys.
Get some sleep, Dutch.
Micah, guard this spot. Bill, do some more scouting. Carefully.
Well, I think this is a good spot to end. Tomorrow we continue with Guarma. Oh, first I want to see his weapons. Okay. Oh. Nice weedy end. Bit of a longer one today.